Welcome back. How about this? Parents in New Hampshire are completely outraged after unvaccinated students attending a high school prom say they were numbered and tracked throughout the entire evening.
The students asked to bring their COVID-19 vaccine cards to check in. Those who did not have one were marked with a sharpie. New Hampshire State Representative Melissa Litchfield says she's working to get to the bottom of what happened. She joins us live now. Melissa, thanks for being here. When you first received these complaints from parents, how absolutely dumbfounded were you?
I was shocked. I was absolutely shocked. I want to say first, thank you for having me. Yes, the prom was Friday night, and by Saturday morning, I was receiving messages from parents that were basically telling me that when their children showed up to the prom, show me your papers, and I will write on you with a black Sharpie and I will brand you.
Now, do you know?
How would that make you feel, parent?
Do you know, and I know you're still in the process of gathering all of the information about this, but from what you know right now, were the students who were not vaccinated told they were going to be marked like this before attending prom?
So I'm still fact-finding at this point, but according to the parents, the children did not know this ahead of time. And one of the frustrations that the parents have had is that many of the children, they're minors, and they were given surveys and emails ahead of time, and much of the correspondence went out directly to the students and not to the parents. I also know that there is information out there that is stating, it was voluntary to show your ID or to show your vax card. Maybe they say that at the door, but I do have Instagram posts that came from the Student Senate that state the word must. And I would be more than happy to share those with anyone who would like to see them.
Let's get to the elephant in the room. Is there no awareness of the painful history throughout time of branding, of marking?
Absolutely. I mean, one of the things I think that the parents find most upsetting is that this had been brought up 2-3 weeks ago, where we had gone to the administration and said, there are staff members out there asking children in classrooms right now, are you scheduled for the vaccine? If so, when? And asking for details. Wow. And we had said, this is not okay. So it had come from the top down. We were told, yes, we are going to make sure the entire staff within our district, third largest district in New Hampshire, that they are not to discuss this with children. Yet we have information out there saying, they need to show their card. And the part that I think floored the parents the most is the very next morning, there were parents that showed up. And I don't know if they were doing some type of cleanup or decoration for the upcoming graduation, but they happened to find a spreadsheet with paperwork that had been left out on the check-in table overnight. Wow. That had identifying information. It had children's names, whether or not they were vaxxed, their Sharpie numbers. And these children, when they were written on in Sharpie, it was a red Sharpie mark. There are pictures out there. When they went on to the dance floor, approximately every 3 songs, they were asked to raise their hand and show their numbers as underclassmen went around recording that information and tracking them.
Unbelievable.
Gosh, that really is unbelievable. We are just about out of time, but I do want to ask you this real quick. It seems like you're speaking out on behalf of a lot of the parents out there who have, since come forward with information and their concerns to you. Do you think they're afraid of retaliation for if they're to go out and speak out against this in public?
Oh, they're very much afraid. And there were many of them that came out to me initially and they said, look, we talked and we feel as though you're the person. You won't be afraid to be our voice. So we've come to you. At this point this week, there are different news outlets reaching out saying, can you have these parents come on camera? And these parents are saying, you can show all of the messages that I've sent to you, without the identifying information, but please, we are not comfortable going out there. Our child has 2 more days till graduation, is what I was hearing yesterday. I'm hearing I have other children in the system. No, they're scared. These people are scared.
Wow,
unbelievable.
That is devastating.
We reached out to Exeter High School for a statement, but have not yet heard back. I mean, what about HIPAA violations?
Yeah.
We didn't even raise that with you. That's something to be considered. My God, it seems like schools these days love to put kids in boxes, and that's sad. Melissa Litchfield, thank you very much.
And keep us updated if you would. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.